Hey you guys, welcome back to my page. I'm Laura with Chocolate to Chocolate Designs. Say hi when you jump on. Hit that heart button for me. You guys know I say it every time, right? If you see our live button up here right now, you are catching me live. If you don't see that, you are catching the replay. So hello to everybody watching the replay right now. In just a second, I'm going to give you a keyword to type in. When you type in that keyword, you'll get a supply list for all the things that I'm using tonight. Now, you guys, this supply list that I give you is absolutely free. All you have to do is type in the word that I give, and that is going to be sent right to your messenger from me. You can click through all the links. You can, and unless you actually go to a checkout window to check out with something, all of the information is absolutely free. So typing in the keyword doesn't cost you a thing. So make sure you guys are doing that. The keyword for tonight, as soon as I get this pulled up, is egg. Egg. E-G-G. Egg. I've got something extra for you guys tonight. I hope that you love it. We've got actually a couple of things that I want to share with you right now that is going on. That's going on. First of all, you guys, let's go ahead and say hi to my friends. Oh man, the teasers here. I love to tease you guys. Hey Jeannie. Hello Dina, how are you doing? Hello Wanda K. Hello Wanda. Hello Brenda and Leanne. Hi Pam and Sue. Hi Lisa Marie. Hello Wanda. Hello Tracy. Hello Ruth. Hi everybody. Hello Elizabeth. Hello Becky. Hello, Pam. How are you? Hi, Joanne and Darlene and Lynn. Oh, thank you so much, girl. Thank you. Let's see. Hello, oh my gosh. Hi, Kathleen. Hi, Brenda. You guys are all typing in that keyword now. I love it. Hi, Brenda. Hello, Missy. Hello, everybody. Oh my gosh. Hello, Belia. Hello, Bonda. Hello, Dale. How are you? Hey, Terry. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Uncle Don. I love it when Uncle Don jumps on. Not that I don't love it when all of you guys do, but I get so excited when I see Uncle Don jump on. I just love seeing Uncle Don. Thank you so much for being such a good support for me. You are just like one of the best uncles ever. So just so you know that. Egg is not working. What? It was working for a bunch of people. You guys, egg. Egg. I did type it in right. E-G-G, egg. Egg should work. It should work. Hi, Audrey. Hello to all my friends. All right, you guys, let me go ahead and show you a couple of things. Oh my gosh, no. Prayers for your brother-in-law then. You can see everybody this time. All right, and did you guys get the notification today? I'm hoping that everything is working right. If not, then I think it might be an issue on your end because Facebook has changed some stuff, and I can't fix your phone if that's what they did. All right, you guys, so here we go. We've got some new stuff. Uncle Don. Not Uncle John, it's Uncle Don. Hi, Linda. All right, we've got some new stuff here, you guys, we're going to be working with tonight. This right here. Hi, James. Oh, how exciting. Well, welcome. Here we go, you guys. This right here is the, hey, Carol, is the mainstays frame. These are new. These are new and they're inexpensive and they're awesome. Hi, Callie. And they're a really, really, really great 9x9 surface. So egg is working for some people, but not others. What is going on here? How can it work for some and not other people? Try it all caps. It shouldn't matter. But I typed it in the thing all caps. E-G-G, egg, all caps. Try that. Hi, Ruth. What is going on? Joanne got hers. It didn't work for you. Why? Okay, you guys. I'm going to turn it off and then turn it back on and see if that helps. And then I'm going to try to type in egg, lowercase, and I'm going to try to type in egg with capital E and then lowercase g's. We're going to save this. We're going to make sure it's on. Okay, if you didn't get it, try it again, okay? Because it should work. It definitely should work. okay? Jeez, oh, peace, if it's not one thing, it's another, isn't it? Okay, you guys, send me a message and I will. There it goes. There it goes. Pam just got it. Nancy got it. It's just delayed for some reason. There goes Carol's. Everybody's, it's all coming through right now. Good. All right, you guys. So here's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to do a fun 9x9 transfer. And we're going to make this my style. Because you guys, I like my style. I really do. I think that you guys do too because you keep coming back. So the 9x9 mainstays frame fits perfectly with our new size F transfers. These are 9x9 transfers, and you can just set it right in there and it is good to go. Now, y'all, you don't need to paint this, but you can. You can use it just as it is, but I do recommend that if you're going to use it just as it is, that you do put a little bit of surface wax on there. Carol, there's no postage today because it's President's Day. So nothing came today. Nothing came today at all. And I've got a bunch of stuff that's supposed to be delivered tomorrow. So hopefully tomorrow. You used egg all lowercase. I put them all in there, even though it says that your capitals should not matter on my thing. Apparently it does. All right, you guys, we're going to use surface wax on here just because there is a little bit of grain in this frame. And using that surface wax is just going to fill in that little bit of grain that's in here and help to keep your transfer from bleeding into all of those areas where you might have some graininess, okay? It's just going to help to smooth this out even more. So we're going to add some surface wax to this, get rid of all of that graininess, let that soak into those grains. And then we'll come back in and we're going to buff for this. It worked for using all caps. All caps is what I originally had it as. Now I've got all of them. You had USPS delivery today? It's Family Day in Ontario. I didn't have any delivery today. The frame doesn't, it's not laying flat. Or is it my board underneath because I've now heated it up? But it's not laying flat. You're right. We're going to put it on a wall, though. Ha! Well, nothing came. I better check my porch. I checked it at about 6 o'clock. Maybe they were running really late today. I don't know. Maybe they did run today. I thought that President's Day the post office was closed. And I know that it was because there was a note on the door. When I went there to drop off packages last week, there was a note on the door saying they'd be closed for President's Day. So I don't know. I didn't get any mail in my mailbox by 6 o'clock this afternoon. And no boxes showed up unless they're on my porch right now. But it's a holiday. Maybe I should have checked again. All right, you guys, we're going to open this up. And we're going to use a bunch of colors tonight because that's why the other ones were taken, the other size was taken off because they were all warped. They must have been really warped. Oh, I better go check my mailbox. That's what I thought. Only UPS and FedEx and Amazon were delivered, but the post office should have been closed. UPS, but no mail. See? UPS, but no mail. That's what I'm thinking, you guys. I think what you got was UPS, not USPS. You saw USPS in your neighborhood yesterday on a Sunday? No mail in the States. Okay, so I'm not losing my marbles here then. Hi, Michelle. All right, you guys, we're going to go ahead and we're going to give this a good fuzz. We're going to use up a bunch of colors, and then we're going to do something extra special at the end. And I want to tell you guys a little bit about this. This says, I'm a little extra, right? I'm a little extra, but there's also another little extra thing that Chalk just put on the site for all Perks members, okay? So there is currently a sale that's available just for Perks members and designers. And in there is now just put in there the egg wreath from last year. So if you guys remember the egg wreath from last year, it was amazing. There were so many great things done with it. See how well that fits in there? We're going to be using just the eggs from that today, but I'm going to show you guys what this is. This was the egg wreath kit, okay? And this thing retailed, I think, for like 45 bucks, maybe more. As a Perks member, you can get this entire kit, the wreath and all the wooden eggs and the stickers for it for $7. $7. You guys, this is going to sell out fast. So if you're a Perks member, go in there and check out that special sale if you want one of those or a couple of those. And yeah, and grab those while you can. You have 4 of them? Girl, I'm going to show you what to do with some of these eggs a little bit today. All right. So the first thing that we're going to do, though, is go ahead and chalk up parts of this. We're not going to do the eggs. We're going to do those separate. Sandy, if you go on to Design Studio and you type in egg wreath, you'll be able to find a whole bunch of different ones. That's true, Carol. All right, you guys, we're going to use a bunch of colors on this tonight. I've got some camel. I've also got storm. We're going to use some sage, which is only available currently in the paste packet. We're going to use wisteria, which is a gorgeous purple, and marvelous. Marvelous pink. So with these 3 colors, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous for Easter. And then these 2 right here are going to be our extra colors that we're going to use with this. Okay, hi, Cheryl. Hello, Sandy. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Whenever I'm doing one of these projects where I'm working from one, probably, yeah, Vicki, you're probably right about that. You pay more for postage than you do for the wreath. Because the postage, that's why you want to get more than just the wreath. Make it worth your while to pay for the postage. All right, let's see. I want 1, 2, 3. 3 mini minis and 2 minis. All right, so whenever you're working with a transfer like this, you always want to work from the farthest point away from you to the spot that's closest to you, because as you're working, if you can rest your hand on there and not get your paste all over your hand, okay? I know, Tracy. Yeah, if you guys haven't heard yet, I'm super excited. The first new Harry Potter collection is launching on Thursday. So I'm super excited for that. I can't wait to show you guys what all comes in there. It's going to be very, very, very exciting. All right, so I'm going to start off just doing the I'm a Little, and I'm going to leave that heart right there. We're going to do that in Marvelous. Let me just open up my Marvelous. Let's open them all up. We're going to do that with the, my wisteria is brand new. Heck yeah. That's what happens when I run out. I'll grab another jar and just put it over here for next time. All right. There's my wisteria. Marvelous. You're registered for the review. Awesome. And my sage green. These are so beautiful colors. All right. Did you guys see the Club of the Month for March? Yes, I have seen it, and it is so cute. You're waiting on the Gilmore Girls? I need to finish the Harry Potter series. So I'll tell you guys that when it comes to the Harry Potter thing, I've been keeping that secret for like, I don't know, 8 months. I've known it was coming for quite a while, and I had never seen any of the Harry Potters, and I was like, I gotta watch them, because how can I promote something I've never seen? And I'm glad that I had that much of a heads up, because, well, there's a lot to watch. And I still have like a little bit more to go before I finish the entire thing. And my niece is going to love it. She is going to love it. All right, we're doing the part that says I'm a little extra, I'm a little in that camel color. And then I'm going to come in and I'm going to fill in that little heart with a little bit of Marvelous. Using a mini squeegee, just cut in half. And we're going to pull. Right now, you guys, the more you pull up on your transfer as you're going along, the better. And I should have also showed you guys a little bit of a trick, because now I'm trying to dig my transfer out from the corner. And when they're fitting them in these 9x9 frames, it's probably best to put something under the corner just to make it easier for you to pull up, okay? But we want to pull it up before that paste dries in the silk screen and get our willow hair out of there that just somehow dropped in there. How does that happen? I'm a little... I know the darn real thing. I'm telling you what, you guys. They can't leave me alone. They just can't leave me alone. All right, I'm going to put just something, anything, you guys. What do I have? What do I have? I'm just going to go ahead and put a little piece of ribbon right there, just so it doesn't fall all the way down, okay? And then we're going to press back down around the spots that we haven't done yet. And I'm going to do these bunny ears in the storm color. I don't know about you guys, but I love me a gray bunny. Love me a gray bunny. White and gray, my favorite color bunny. So we're going to make our bunny ears gray. Okay, this color. Couldn't find it under kits. It's not under kits. It's under the specials. You'll see one that says that it's for designers. It's a special just for designers and Perks members. And you have to be logged into your account to find it. If you are not a Perks member or a designer, you won't even see the tab. And it'll say designer, like it'll say specials. All right, let's pull that up too, just to be sure. Remember, the more you pull up, the better. Just to relieve that paste after you do a spot. No, you didn't miss anything funny. We're just doing a little right now. This would be super cute on a shirt. All right, you guys, now we're going to start working with our colors. We've got the pink, we've got the purple, and we've got the green. And I'm going to use, oh, I guess I do need another mini. We're going to use all three of these colors and just alternate between the three of them. I'm going to turn on my glue gun now. And what color do I want to start with? Let's start with the purple. Do you think they are coming out with new surfaces? Why do those go so fast? To go with the new... So here's the thing, you guys. I'm going to be completely honest with you about what's going on right now. We have had a lot of surfaces that have retired in the last year. And the reason for that is because of the tariffs. Okay? It is becoming increasingly harder for us to get surfaces at prices that are affordable enough, okay? So that's why they're going to the thinner surfaces, the cutouts, the stuff like that for you guys. Once they figure out how to get more stuff sourced right here in the U.S., then yeah, we'll be coming out with more surfaces. But it's just taking some time to kind of adjust and pivot to all of the new things that are going on this year. Well, last year. But they're working on it. They are working on it. Okay. But you guys keep in mind, you don't have to have chalk couture surfaces to enjoy the transfers. I do stuff all the time on things from the Dollar Tree and Target Dollars or Target Spot and a whole bunch of different places. So lean into that. Lean into the fact that you can go to Hobby Lobby and you can pick up a whole bunch of stuff, or you can order on Amazon. And like when I did the mystery bundles, I ordered stuff on Amazon to show you guys some different things that you can get on Amazon that you can use with your transfers. So lean into that if there's not something on the site that you absolutely love. Hi, Donna. And just know that in time, we're going to have more stuff. It's going to take some time for sourcing. I do know that. I do understand that completely. All right, you guys, we're going to go ahead and pull this up right now. Yeah, you can get surfaces anywhere. I have 3 letters done. I don't want my paste to start drying in the silk screen because it's going to make a difference. You're right, Linda. Shipping is so expensive. For me to ship out just a single jar of paste to anybody, it costs me at least $5.60. That's if I'm shipping it to somebody who lives right here in Flint, you guys. Like, it still costs me $6.60. It's just expensive. I'm sorry, $5.60 to ship right here 5 miles down the road. Has anything been mentioned for ChalkCon this year? No. The details for that will probably be revealed first to those who are attending the cruise. And after that, the information will come out publicly. That's generally how it goes when we're on the incentive trip. We have a big meeting while we're there, and we discuss all of the things that are coming. You're right, Ruth. The tariffs are raising everything. They sure are. Shipping is our biggest cost. Yep. Shipping is the biggest cost for me, too. It's huge. And I've had to make adjustments, too, you guys, as far as shipping goes. Hi, Dottie. All right, we're going to do I think we can get these last 2 done before anything starts to dry. And then we're going to go ahead and pull this up. I love this color, these colors together. And you guys are going to see when we do our embellishments why I chose these colors. So generally when I'm trying to pick a color scheme, the first thing that I do is try to figure out my embellishments. And then I find the colors that most closely match the embellishments that I'm going to use. So that pulls it all together. Because trust me, it's easier to match your colors to your embellishments than to try to find embellishments that match your color choices. I know. If we could turn back time. Oh. All right, you guys, we're going to pull this entire thing up. Oh, darn. Okay. Yeah, mailing bags are always cheaper. And you guys might notice, too, that sometimes... No! No! What happened to my ear when I laid that back down? It pulled up a little bit. Darn it. Why did that have to happen? We're going to try to just put that back down again. It didn't work. So there are some times when you guys get boxes from me and your box is inside a poly mailer because it's cheaper to ship it in a mailer. Even though there's a box inside it, it's still cheaper to ship it inside a plastic mailer. I don't know why. All right, you guys, this is what we have so far. I'm a little extra. I think that looks so stinking cute. I love the colors. I think, though, that I might take this Marvelous. You guys, why not? Because we can do whatever we want to do. You bought cereal yesterday. I could have bought a toilet mignon last year for the same price. I think toilet was supposed to say filet. But it says toilet. That's hilarious. I hope you're not eating a toilet mignon. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of pink right inside these bunny ears, and I'm just going to do this carefully with my paintbrush. And I'm not trying to make it perfect, you guys. I just want to get the color in there. Like, that's good to me. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't have to go all the way to the edge. But having that little bit of pink inside the ears just makes the bunny. Oh, that darned autocorrect. Oh, so cute. You guys, look at them bunny ears. They're adorable. Thank you. Hi, Noemi. Okay, you guys, so here's what we're going to do next. We still have these eggs to do, right? Last year when I did my egg wreath kit, I had some left over. And I saved them because I was like, I know at some point in time I'm going to be able to use up these extra eggs. And I happen to have one that's already painted with a light pink and another one that's already painted white. Great for me because I don't have to paint them in front of you guys tonight. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my transfer. Oh, Tracy. Don't get up, girl. Stay in bed. I'm going to take my transfer here and I'm going to lay it right down on this egg. And I'm going to have to move this around a little bit. But we're going to chalk right on the egg. Okay, hopefully. Hopefully. So I'm going to start this off. Oh, I just got paste all over my table. On one side, we're going to get it as flat as we possibly can, especially around the edge. And we're just going to try to chalk these. Hi, Amanda. So that's pink. What color should we do this one? Pink and purple? White and, no, pink and green. Pink and green, you guys. Pink and green. We're going to try to chalk this one right here in green. So I'm just going to put this carefully on here. I know you guys probably can't see what I'm doing. And we're just going to kind of move. Oops, I got it on the back side. Darn it. That edge folded over and I got a big old glob of paste in there. And we're just going to try to get it to stick wherever we can get it to stick. And then move it around and get that flower pattern on there the best that we can. Now, I am probably not doing the best job at this. Actually, it looks pretty good. I'm doubting myself. But I'm making it happen. I should have probably done the eggs first. Because now I'm touching a bunch of the transfer where, oh, I'm making it all stick together and everything. Getting my hands dirty. All over my fingers, you guys. Oh, I slid it. No! Y'all, I just slid it and that happened. And now it doesn't even look right. Hold, please. Hold, please. Absolutely. Put the distilled water in there. Let it go. All right, you guys. I'm going to attempt to restart. Because I can. And I will. Because that didn't work out very well for me. Maybe we'll just try to put... Oh, you guys, I have a great idea. I just thought of something brilliant. 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 Let's do this. Let's do this. Oh my goodness. Because it's hard to get it to go across. You never got your notification? I don't, you guys, I can't even address the notification question because it's just so frustrating. From what I can tell, yeah, I did. I just washed it right off. I'm going to just make a strip in the middle of the egg here for the pattern. Just to make it easier for myself. Hi, Carol. I say that until I stick the tape to the tape. All right, let's try that instead and just put it right there in the middle, okay? Because I think that that's going to be easier for me to do. And I'm all about work smarter, not harder. And I just want the flowers on there. So there's half of it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You guys, I'm doing it and I'm doing it and I'm doing it well. All right, so we've got half of it done with those flowers. We'll peel this up so you can see the rest of it. I'm going to do the same thing with this one. Again, make it easier on yourself. Make it easy on yourself. Carol says, I would have just drew on my own design. Absolutely. And you totally could, and we still can. On these other edge pieces, we could do stripes on there. We could do our own design. You could just leave the eggs how they were. I just wanted something on there. We're letting that one dry for a second. All right, you guys. Let me turn this the right way. We're going to make it happen. And it's going to be adorable no matter what. All right, let's do some purple. Okay, I'm having issues, you guys, with it being on the table. It's not purple. There we go. Purple, pink, y'all. I'm going to make it happen. Polka dots would be so much easier. We could do, oh, that would be great on the sides, wouldn't it? There's the pink. I'm just trying to show you guys. Why don't you use a paintbrush? Because, I don't know. I don't know. Because I want the design in this transfer. On my eggs. And it totally looks like something my kids would have done. Wanted to bring her friends over right now for you to, or her kids over. What? How old are they? Carol, don't they have school tomorrow? Why would she wait until this late at night to ask you to watch her kids tonight and then take them to school in the morning? You gotta have a little bit more heads up than that. That's not okay. That's just not okay. Egg is the word. All right, you guys. I kind of got it. It kind of looks all right. We got to finish off this one real quick, though, because I was only able to get half of the egg on there. I could have painted it. Probably should have painted it. But didn't. Because what fun would that be? I'm good with it. Hi, Vicky. We're going with it, you guys. It's going to look beautiful no matter what. All right, here we go. I'm going to lay this down on my clean floor. I spent the day today cleaning this room, you guys. I got so tired of everything falling on the floor, and as soon as it hit the floor, all of a sudden there was dog hair. So I cleaned, and I cleaned, and I cleaned, and I cleaned. I am going to get a little paintbrush right here, just because I've got too much in that one spot and none over here. And just kind of fill that in. Hi, Linda. All right, you guys. 5 years old, twin 7-year-old boys. They want to put her in the hospital. Oh, no. Yeah, you don't need that. You don't need that, Carol. Not tonight. It's too late. You got to be prepared for stuff like that. That's why you watched them at their house last time, right? All right, here we go, you guys. Let's pull up this tape. Let's see what we got. Thank you, Leah. All right, we've got the floral pattern going down the middle. We're going to polka dot the rest of it. It is hard to see in my light. My light is horrible. You guys, we do have that flower pattern on there. Can you guys see the flower pattern? I hope you can. You can definitely see the pink and purple one. Oh, you see it. Yeah, you for sure see it. Man, Carol. No, no, no. All right, here's the pink and purple one, you guys. We at least got the pattern on there. It didn't turn out quite as well as I was hoping for. I thought it would be easier to do, but it wasn't easy to do. Not one bit. Not even in the slightest was that easy to do. So we're going to just grab, I have one of these dauber tools. And I don't know what I used it for last, but it's got something gooey on it. All right, we're just gonna dab some. It's not resin. These are the little eggs that come in the egg wreath kit that's currently on sale on the site for just $7 for Perks members. So I thought, let's add some eggs tonight. So we're just going to give this some polka dots on the rest of it. You guys, I think it's cute. Oh, I get that, but listen. When your daughter's at the hospital, you gotta do what you gotta do for your grandbabies. They don't listen to her. Mine don't listen to me either. Because they're kids and they're gonna push their luck. That's what kids do. Okay, you guys. Man, hope you can see it. Little polka dots all over. The green in the middle. It's a pink egg. And on the other one, we're going to do pink polka dots. 2 sets, 1 and 3. I missed it. I ordered 2 sets, wanted 3, but my orders are always over 100. I had to trim the fat. Ah! I get that. Did you still get the free gift, though? Because you guys remember, if you purchase, what is it, $65? They do look puffy. If you purchase $65 US or $85 Canadian on the site right now, you do get a free gift. With your purchase. And I'm hoping mine will be here tomorrow so I can show you guys the free gift. Hi, Carrie. Good. All right, there's the pink. We're going to put some purple on here too. They're going to look adorable. You guys, no matter what, they're going to look adorable. Because they're Easter eggs. We got to dry these babies up. Got 2 already because I split my order. All right. That is done. You guys, I think we're done with the paste. Now let's now go ahead and start adding all of this stuff together. I think you're going to love my idea for tonight. I hope you do. I really hope that you do. But let's close all these up so they're not in the way and they don't dry out. I just put my squeegees in a cup of water for right now. I'll take those to my sink in about 3 days because I have that many squeegees, and I will get those. Got a box today from Chalk. Yay, Joanne! I don't know how far away you are from Royal Oaks, but did you guys get about the same amount of snow? My cousin lives in Royal Oak, and I haven't heard from her. It was 50 degrees here today. We didn't get any snow. And Royal Oak is about 45 minutes south of me, so I don't think she got any snow either. Not in Royal Oak. Usually the farther north you go in Michigan, the more snow you have. Oh, the last storm. Oh, yeah. Everything's melted now. Okay, you guys, that's all dried up. I just had an idea. Let me see if I can find any. If I've got some or not. I thought... Nope, I've only got red. I was hoping I had a thin... Maybe in that box. You guys, just a second. It's not going to look right. Okay. Is there an easy way to open paste? You have so many you can't open. Not with your teeth. I really don't know. I'm usually able to get my finger on there and get it open. If you guys have, like, stab it with something. Stab it with something. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and start putting this together, okay? So I've got my little eggs here. My eggs are going to go on the bottom. Somewhere in here like this. Oh, I might even stack them because that's going to look cute. Oh, no, Tracy. Yeah, we're going to stack them just like that. Just like it shows on the site, we're going to stack these babies. So let's put the first one down. On here. Right toward the middle. And then this one is pretty much just going to be this edge here and around the top part of the edge. On the opposite side is where my glue is going to stick to my board. Now hold on a second. We're going to get some more stuff on here and you guys are going to fall in love with this piece. Where's my glue at? Okay, it is sticking in there. Carol, I'm thinking that it's the white seal that's on there that she's having a hard time getting open. That seal that's in it. Is that correct? I need a bigger glob of glue there, you guys. Let me let that dry for a sec. Okay, so we've got our eggs on there. Look, oh my gosh, you guys, look how cute that looks. I do love it. I do love it. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to add some floral to this now. Now the reel changed to alive. Holy cow, that took forever. So I'm going to grab some florals out. I'm just going to start trimming off my trees that I've got over here. I've got some trees full of stuff. And we're going to add some greenery to this. We're going to add some flowers to this. So let's go ahead and start with the flowers. And then we're going to tuck our greenery in there. So I've got a purple flower here. Let's pull the stem off. As close as I can get to the bottom of it so it sits upright. Yes, Harry Potter is coming very, very, very soon. We're going to press that right down on there. Just like so, you guys. Hi, Billy. And then I've got a really pretty pink flower. And we're going to put that one on this side. We're going to tuck everything else underneath it. But these are going to be our focal points, okay? All right. Then we can start adding some greenery in here. Yep, Thursday morning is the Harry Potter release. And we're just going to kind of tuck it in different spots. That stuff is not releasing yet. I imagine we'll get more information about that when we're on the trip. All that we know is that all of that stuff is coming at some point this year, but Harry Potter was the only one that was... I can't, Joanne. I can't do a St. Patrick's Day project. Because the one transfer that was, we only got one St. Patrick's Day transfer this year. Thank you, Sandy. And it's gone now. I believe. I think it's gone. Oh! See, you guys, I'm a little extra. We're just going to keep adding greenery and filling this up with greenery. All over the place, a whole bunch of different kinds. And filling in this whole area here. Down here by the eggs. With different greenery pieces. Well, I just put a big old... I am, Carol. I am. I've got something else still too. But I want to get my greenery in there first. Before I put something else in there, okay? Just to get this down. So this is our base with the greenery. Sit tight, girl. Much more to come still. Much more. We just got to get it done. I need more. I need more. I want the eggs. I want the flowers. I want it all sitting in greenery. Oh, and my glue is dripping all over everything, you guys. What is going on with this thing? Here we go. Let it drip on that. Thank you, Tony. Oh, for St. Patrick's Day. Well, I'll see if I can come up with anything. Oh, my flower didn't stick on, you guys. Just the base of the flower did. There, let's do that. Thank you. I'm trying to tuck all these little stem pieces up under something. Or around something. Or between something. And I really want to fill this in with all of this stuff. All right, we need more of that stuff. Oh, that's a good idea to use a font. I really want this filled in, you guys. All sorts of different kinds of greeneries in here. All over the place. Up and down and all around. I think I've just about got it. I got a couple more that I want to get on here real quick. Oh, we don't have any of that on this side. That's what I'm missing. This stuff right here. I'm missing this. On this side. Thank you, Brenda. That glue is dripping out of my glue gun. Oh, this flower is much more filled in than the other one. So much more filled in. Oh, you guys! Okay, this is so far. Now I've also got some little pieces here of some lavender. So this is going to bring some more purple into here. And we're just going to tuck some lavender in with everything else. Boy, oh boy, this glue gun is dripping bad. And just finding some spots for some lavender pieces. And then I still have a little bit more I want to do to this, you guys. So bear with me here. Those are all heading in the same direction. All of them going in the same direction. It's like the wind is blowing that way. Thank you. Put that one there. I feel like we need to have one more over here or something that's going the opposite way because it just looks funky that all three of those were going the same direction. See, I'm a little extra, you guys. All right, one last thing that I wanted to add on to this. Here it is so far. So you guys can see our eggs in a little garden. It is adorable, isn't it? I do eat kogels. I love kogels. And they're right up the road from me. All right. So then I've got these other little things here that I actually bought for resin. You missed the whole project, sissy. We're almost done. And for some reason, it's still in this little box here that I have transformed into my big box of other stuff. But I have got these teeny tiny little bitty resin butterflies that we're going to fill in here because they're so small and they're so cute, and they're all sorts of different colors, and they're really hard to see, and you guys will probably have a really hard time seeing these, but this is what they look like. They're just these teeny tiny little bitty butterflies. So we're going to put just a drip of some hot glue on the back of those. Oh gosh, I'm missing the comment. Sorry. We're going to add some little butterflies. Told you that my husband is from Flint and that's all he'll eat. Luckily, we can get them down here, but we can't get the original Coney sauce. I don't know where you get the original Coney sauce either. And I feel like, you guys, that these little bitty butterflies on here are just going to be that extra touch to this project to really make this a little extra. They are so tiny, but I mean, come on. If you're going to do extra, go extra, right? They're just teeny tiny little bitty butterflies. And you'll probably have a hard time even spotting them on here. But I'm putting them right on the leaves, you guys. Ooh, where does this one go? Right there. Do you know Mount Morris Road? Yes, I know Mount Morris Road. Quite well, I know Mount Morris Road. Oh, the tip of the rabbit ears. Oh, I could do that. Or I could give the bunny ear a... Hold on. Because you guys, I have these teeny tiny bow ties. I don't know if I want pink or if I want purple or green. I think I'm going to go with the pink one though. I like the little bow tie, you guys, on the bunny ear. I'm not going to lie, that's my style. I like the bow tie. Right there on the elongated ear. It's got to be the bow tie on the ear, you guys. But the ear wasn't a fantastic idea to put something on it. Okay, you guys, I would say that this project is definitely, I bought the little bows. I bought the little bows from somewhere a while ago. I think on Amazon. Oh, your cousin was on Morris Road? Looked at my mail receipt and I paid $65.54 to send 4. Holy crap, Carol. That is expensive to send 4 packages. All right, you guys. Here it is. I'm hoping everything, all the glue is done now and cooled off. There's definitely a lot of little glue boogers on here. A big one right there. But there we have it, you guys. I'm a little extra. My project is a little extra. It's definitely extra. Can you guys see the little bitty butterflies? There's one right there on the bottom of that. There's another one right here. They're just teeny, tiny little bitty butterflies. So small, so delicate. And I think just what makes that little bit extra. So there we have it, you guys. There's our I'm a Little Extra project. I think it turned out so stinking cute. Oh, and this does also come with little hangers you can put on the back there. So you can hang this. There we have it. All right, you guys, don't forget, if you are not yet a Perks member, Perks members get 30% off all day, every day. And you have to be a Perks member to get the egg wreath for just $7 through our designer and Perks member sale that's going on right now. You got to be logged into your account. $7 for that is all it costs. And then you get all of those eggs and that wreath kit, okay? So you guys, let me know if you need information about Perks. You can type in the word egg to get that, and you'll get 30% off all day, every day on everything that you order. There we go. They're closed. There we have it, you guys. Send me a message if you need anything. I am going to clean up my transfer, and I'm going to bed. These kids have school in the morning. You guys are fantastic. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you back here again tomorrow night. Bye, everybody.